Well, the race for the World Series crown is down to 8, and a capacity crowd is in postseason form as we get you ready for this one. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Cleveland Indians and the Houston Astros. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Houston Astros.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
Garrett Cole will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. Well, let's take a look at the Stros defensively, brought to you by Majestic. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that can catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball.
For Cleveland, center fielder, number 1.
Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So stepping in, Bradley Zimmer. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. 1 strike now from Cole. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Well, Matt, I don't know if he was trying to go that way or if he's a little bit late. 96 mile an hour is tough to catch up to. But I got to give him credit. He did put the barrel on it.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Pitch inside, the throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Ready with the 1-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
I tell you what, if you want to get a lead any time, any ball game, this is the one. Game one in the series, take that early lead and put the pressure on the other club to have to react to you, not you reacting to them.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
Standing in, Jose Ramirez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
The 0-1 on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Correa fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1.
Second baseman, Jose.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on.
He was trying to send a message early in the game or what, but I sure hope this doesn't carry over to the rest of the game. Sometimes things like this early in the game really sets the tone for problems later, but I hope that's not the case.
George Springer is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you. He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Alex Bregman is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. First swings, and that gets him on the mound. Throw goes over to third, and they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa.
Batting fourth, the shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's getting a little shake.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer here in the series, and the Astros have taken a 2-0 lead.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Right fielder.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Kluber's ready. Here it is on 0-2. And another foul ball.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here's another 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Gonzalez.
Leading off for
He'll
Cleveland.
lead things off
Left
against
fielder,
Garrett Cole.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Seared down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting sixth.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. First pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting seventh.
Digging in the
First
switch
baseman.
hitter, Carlos Santana. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again. He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job. He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Tries to dump this one out to left. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
Stepping in now, Nolan Jones, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Indians leave 1. They're down 2-0. Digging in, Aledmus Diaz. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. A quick out number 1.
Batting seventh. Left fielder.
Here's Michael Brantley. Into the windup and the pitch. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Gonzalez will put this one away for route number 2.
Batting 8th. First baseman.
Tyler White will bat next. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
A.J. Jimenez.
Standing in now, A.J. Jimenez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for the sinker down. He throws.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Coming to the plate now, Navarro. And he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Now, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Mldb.
Into the windup and the pitch. Down and away. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Ready for another chance? Bradley Zimmer. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 2 out, nobody on. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result it's 0-2. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And not what he wanted to do there, is now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Navarro the sign, the 1-1. Oh, and this one ran in and got him, and that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there. This guy might be their best base stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
There goes Altuve. Pitches a cold strike. The throw not in time. He's in there at second. The 0-1 on its way. Late that time for a strike. No one out with a runner at second. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And that misses for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And that's in there for strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a nice take right there. You don't get too excited about somebody taking a pitch, but a changeup right there in that situation with 2 strikes, that's good hitting.
Now another 1-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leave one, but they hold a 2-0 lead.
Leading off for the
Here's
Indians,
Cargo. Carlos Gonzalez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away.
designated hitter, Tyler.
Striding in once again, Tyler Naquin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a line drive. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And they will tag him out between first and second.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Santana now. A base hit in his first trip. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
Reddick
number
waiting,
22.
and now the pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. And that'll bring up Mldb Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Michael Brantley will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Maben is there. And that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1.
Leading off for Cleveland, second baseman, Nolan.
First offering on its
Jones.
way. And he takes ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit. Play a little small ball, get it going. Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Here's the catcher, Deoner Navarro. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and
Mldb been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve has it. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play. And stepping in, Tyler White. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Tyler White.
And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1.
That's what makes this guy so great. A pitch right on the corner. Most people cannot do that. Seems like he does it anytime he sits back there and says, here's where I want to put it, and he puts it there. He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. At the plate, A.J. Jimenez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
A.J. Jimenez.
First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. 1-0 pitch on the way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Now he tries to hold back, but he makes contact here, and this is looped foul. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A bit suspiciously, he's been hit twice in this one. And that's in there for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Kluber sets his sights. 0-2 on its way. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Bradley Zimmer. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So here's Francisco Lindor now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Francisco.
First offering on its way. Hot shot on the ground to short. Correa takes it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one in. Here's George Springer. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, man. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high. 1-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Carlos Correa will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here he comes on 2-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Way in front of that fastball.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Jones ranging into shallow right, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And the 3rd baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. From the stretch. Ball 1. Working to keep them in the game here. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Well, he persevered right through it. Now he's 0 for 2 before this base hit right here with 2 strikeouts. Man, this makes it feel good now. Now he's getting that confidence and a little swagger back.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. In now, Mldb. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Check his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Kluber pauses, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Reined in. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. Into the box now, Carlos Gonzalez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 2-0 count, and the pitch. 3-0 now.
Yeah, well, down 2, you better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Swing and a miss. 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Carlos Gonzalez becomes the first out of the inning. Tyler Naquin is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Jimenez. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning. Ready for another shot. committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Michael Brantley. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the seventh. Neil Ramirez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Tyler White. A hit in 2 tries so far. Right over the middle, knee high. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Tyler White becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. And this is fouled at the plate. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
Pretty standard curve in the
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Nolan Jones. He leads off there half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Well, that first pitch single right there is something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
Now a bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
The center fielder, number 1, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. 1 strike now from Cole. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, when you're behind 0-2 as a hitter, you're in swing mode. Nothing changes that like seeing something hard bearing in on you, though.
In the dirt here. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That was definitely a 2-strike curveball there. The catcher turns his glove over and tries to make himself big to block it, but with no luck. The ball skips away, and it's scored a wild pitch.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a liner. The next 3-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding in once again, Bradley Zimmer.
Bradley Zimmer.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Now, boy, a fastball right at him to start the inning. Good thing he got out of the way of that one. Here's the pitch.